Hey everyone, my name is Daphne and today we're going to read our book on epic called The Day Dad Joined My Soccer Team. Soccer was a ball-kicking, leg-pumping, heart-thumping good time. It was more fun than riding a roller coaster, jumping up a high board, and flying faster than fast down a slippery slide snow hill. My dad came to all of my games and always cheered louder than anyone, but sometimes I got the feeling that he wanted to do more. So when Coach said he was looking for a parent volunteer, I told my dad that the team needed his help. He was so excited that he ran over to the bench, pulled on a jersey, and started warming up with the other players. Before I can explain to Dad that Coach actually wanted him to be in charge of halftime snacks, the referee blew her whistle. The game was about to start. We all crowded around Coach to find out what position he wanted us to play. When my dad heard that he was on defense, he complained that the defense was boring and started whining at Coach to let him play for it instead. I was embarrassed, but I was even more embarrassed when Coach asked us what playing soccer was all about, and my dad shouted, "Winning!" "Dad," I whispered as we jogged onto the field, "playing soccer isn't all about winning." "It isn't?" he asked in surprise. "No," I said. "It's about having fun." "Got it," he said. But I don't think he did get it, because instead of having fun playing soccer, he had fun picking dandelion and waving to the parents and watching airplanes fly by. And when he was taking off the field for a rest, he had fun fooling around on the sidelines and pestering Coach and kicking the practice ball everywhere. He even ran up to play in the park nearby. As I was leading him back to the bench, I explained that the kind of fun he was having wasn't helping the team. "You need to listen to Coach and participate, Dad," I said. You need to get your head in the game." "Got it," he said. But I don't think he got that either, because instead of paying attention and playing his position, he started acting like he was the only one on the field. And when the other team scored the goal, he groaned as if our goalie had let the ball on purpose. Luckily, she didn't notice, because everyone else was telling her, "Good try, don't worry about it." I was happy about that, but I sure wasn't happy with my dad. "You're not being a good sport, Dad," I exclaimed. "How can I be a good sport if we're not winning?" he said. Before I could explain that being a good sport meant staying positive, especially when you're not letting the ball bounce toward us, my dad quickly tracked it and started dribbling up the field. Just as he was about to take a shot on net, a player on the other team accidentally tripped him. My dad was furious, and when the referee didn't give the other team a penalty, he threw a hairy fit. The The referee was much nicer than I was had been. Instead of kicking my dad out of the game, she sent him to the bench to calm down. Sigh. I don't know what we're going to do without him, I whispered to Coach. He's ruining the game for everyone. Coach said that my dad had energy and and that it was just a matter of pointing him in the right direction. If we're patient and keep showing him what it means to be a team player, I'm sure he'll figure it out, he said. I agreed to keep working with my dad, and I'm glad I did because you know what? Coach was right. During the second half, Dad stayed positive and tried hard not matter what the score was or what position Coach asked him to play. And when he had a chance to try for the winning goal in the final minute of the game, instead of taking the shot himself, he passed the ball to another player. Me, I kicked and missed. And my dad didn't groan a bit. Instead, he gave me a pat on the back and said, "Nice try." When the game was over, Dad gave all our players a high five. Thanked the referee for the job well done and offered to collect the corner flag for Coach. Thanks. He gave 3 cheers for the other team and even shook the hands of the player who tripped him. I was so proud. You did great today, Dad, I said. You can play with us anytime. Thanks, but some of these kids are a lot tougher than they look, he said as he exclaimed. A boo-boo on his knee. Maybe there's a less dangerous way for me to help out. I heard a rumor that Coach needs a hand with halftime snack, I said. Plus, you know you're really great at cheering, Dad. Dad said I was a really great person to cheer for. Give me a big hug and then squirt me with his water bottle. As I ducked and run, I hollered, I know this is fun, but you really need to get in the car now. Dad, Coach won't take us for slushy until you do. And that's the end of the day Dad joined my soccer team, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, turn the notification